Hello my friend, I'm Vasilis, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about how you can become a millionaire before 30s. But first of all, who am I can tell you these things, and how can I verify that I know some things better and you should listen to me? First of all, right now I'm in Orlando. I came here for an event through my business, and I flew from Phuket, Thailand, which I live for the last year. I live next to the beach in Phuket, Thailand, living an exotic lifestyle, and I'm just 30s, but I'm still not a millionaire. And the great thing is that I'm planning to do, and I have a strategy that it works, and you can see the proofs in this video. So my story is that when I was in the school, in high school and before college, I was totally different from other people. I knew it since back then that I had many differences. I couldn't fit with the normal teenagers and what they were doing, the trends they were following, the fashion. I don't know if you can relate with this, but I was looking myself as a different. I had different interests, different things to do, different things to follow, and my habits were totally different from the people of my age. So I was usually, you see, like an introvert, and I wasn't talking with a lot of people. And I remember this moment that when I finished my school at 18, my father took me out in Greece, which is the place that was living until 1 year ago. I'm from Greece. And he took me there in Athens, in a very main city, in a central area. And he told me clearly that if you don't get a job, don't go home. And that phrase symbolized myself. It created something inside me, like a hatred towards a job. So I got out there, and I was 18, first time out there looking for a job. And after 3 hours of going store after store after store after store and asking for a job, an 18-year-old boy, I found a job and I got back home victorious because I had a job. But I didn't know what this job included and what would follow in the next years. So I had I was working in a fast food chain similar to McDonald's, but in Greece it's a different restaurant. And I had to work every day night shifts from 6 p.m. to 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. or sometimes in the weekends 7 a.m. depending on the people that were coming. And I remember myself that I had almost daily my clothes were stinking from oil. I had to follow commands from the managers, crazy things that it was like an army situation, the discipline you needed to have there. I remember my hands had scars all over my hands because I needed to clean the frying machines and the cooking machines and the devices when the shift was over and the store was closing. So I had to go there and clean fried oils from 220 Celsius degrees, resistors that I had to pick them up and clean them, and then clean stuff with dangerous chemicals that cause cancer and all that stuff. I was doing them and were working 6 or 7 days per week. I don't remember. I had no many day offs. So, and I was taking about $800 per month. And at this point, I understood that this job, I had to go up. I had to get a promotion. So I did my best, and I became, at the age of 19, a manager of the store. I was managing 30 to 40 people daily in the shift that I was. And I had to go out there and manage the incomes, outcomes from the cashiers, control the customers to be happy, control the foods to be safe for the customers, call the providers that would bring us the supplies and all that stuff, and go to the banks and make, and mostly managerial stuff. But I remember that I tried to get a promotion to get more money, and that's the funny part. But uh, when I went promoted as a manager, I got like 1,000 bucks per month, and I was working 14 to 16 hours per day with all these responsibilities behind me. And I was like crazy, 19-year-old boy, and I had to manage, as I told you, a shift with 30 to 40 people that had ages between 18 to 60. So I had to place my position to control and make people like 50 years old to respect me in order to follow the procedure and the commands that were needed for the shift to be okay and the store have no problem. So after 2 years of this kind of job and managerial stuff, I said it has to be something different. I mean, I can't do this for everything. There was no way up. There was no ladder to climb, scale to climb up, or a promotion to get. And even if you were promoted to a director, you could just still get $1,200 and work 7 days per week for 16 hours. It was like crazy, the conditions. So that was my short pass from the job business. And after this, I made a decision that I would prefer to starve or have no money to eat instead of going working for someone else. So I made this decision, which was like a turning point in my career. And then I started looking how I could build a business for myself and work for my dreams. I don't know if you can relate with this. So after 7 years of looking and failing and doing mistakes and investing money to things that had no results at all, and going through many problems in my life, nowadays I'm living in Phuket, Thailand. I'm living next to a beach, a tropical beach that plays in the movies, and I'm living an exotic lifestyle every day to the beach, all year long summer, going out, meeting new people, have nothing to worry about in my life. And how this happened? The solution was that I found something, a company, a business program, a business system that would allow me to reach the income levels and the security and the freedom to do whatever I had in my mind, in my dreams. And as you will watch this video, as it plays on, you will watch a live video from the Millionaire ring ceremony, as we say it. Because this company, this system that is running is only 3 years old. And in these 3 years, it has created 15 millionaires. And those people are around 30, 35. So if you are under 30, for example, and you're looking how to become a millionaire before 30s, if you plug into the system, which has already proofs that it works, about 300,000 people all over the world is using it, in less than 2 years, you could go be at this stage and get your own millionaire ring and be a millionaire before 30s. But here is an income disclaimer, a very fat income disclaimer, because I don't know you and I don't know if you will work and you will do the necessary things needed to achieve that kind of levels. You might make more, you might make less. I can guarantee nothing. So those amount of money is no promise for you. But what can I do for you is that I can show you the video that I recorded personally from the latest event that I was there, and you can see the whole environment, the feeling, the motivation. This feeling at this moment personally shook me up. I mean, I had goosebumps watching people going on stage and receiving their symbol that we have, the millionaire ring, which is a symbol in our company. So stay tuned, watch this video, get your proofs that this can happen if you are serious with what you want to do and if you're focused. Watch this video and then click the link under this video and check what we do exactly and if it fits for you. Thank you for your time. Watch the video as it's going on. Bye bye.
I just want to say, I also want to say thank you to another gentleman who's not here with us, but I want to throw a huge thank you out to Dave Sharp. And gosh, where do I begin then? My team, my amazing all-in team. All of my friends and family and all the people who've been with me through thick and thin. And here's what's interesting about a power network. Very, very interesting is that, if you look at the company, we're paying more money. But here's what's just the most amazing thing about all of it is that even if you don't have a team that duplicates, if nobody on your team is successful because maybe they're just not ready yet, or maybe you're developing your leadership skills and you still have a ways to go. When you learn how to market, right, using what's inside the Power Network, when you learn what's in these products, and when you study and you practice and you teach it, right, you can create an income without anybody duplicating on your team that can pay you and your family literally the kind of income that changes lives. And last year, a lot of you may not know this, but last year, well, I'll just tell you the story. It's a pretty interesting one. About 3 years ago, I was about to get on stage.
I'm not much for speaking on stage, so I'll keep this kind of quick. But I really just wanted to say thank you, David. This is unbelievable. Thank you to all of you. This is a lot of work. A lot of work went into this. Thank you to my team. Most importantly, thank you to Krista for putting up with the late nights and my craziness. And looking forward to the journey.
Yeah. That's the most this man has ever said on stage. So some of you are like, I'm not a public speaker. You can still earn $1 million, and it doesn't matter, right? Brand earner and marketing badass. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Christo.
It's funny because who would have thought 3 years ago the ugliest website I'd ever seen in my life, with a video of a guy that's got the goofiest laugh I've ever heard in my life, earned me $1 million. So that's why we love David Clark, right? He doesn't know what he's going to talk about, and never know what he's going to do, but he has a vision that I like to be inspired with.
folks. Obviously, the income examples discussed are extraordinary. The income claims presented are not intended to serve as a guarantee of income. Instead, they're designed to give you an idea of what's possible. Success in this business requires leadership, hard work, and dedication. Since we want to help you make an informed decision, we've gone above and beyond with our income disclosure document. If you want to see the average earnings, please visit the page at www.empowernetwork.com/income.php.